In Etheria Restart Season 4 has started, and there are quite a few updates, including a new Animus, we're gonna pull her quite soon, including hyperkernel that got introduced already yesterday, where you can basically start clicking around here and developing some areas of the game, including exploration. So this is very much like Guild Mercenary in Era of Chaos. So you see this patch complete and you get rewards, and those rewards can be invested into the game. And let's see what this is, supply pack, so you'll be able to open this sometime in the future. Now, with these explorations, you just go, auto select, go explore. And I think you have 3 or 4 at a time. I'm exploring the A values, not the B's, not the C's. And let's see, auto select, it's not working because you only have 3 tickets in total. So this is one of the things. Daily quests and sometime in the future weekly quests will be added as well as upgrading. So now you see we're upgrading it to level 2, and this implies, let's see, view collections, not obtained any of these, that's fine. But let's see if we have more tickets. No, we don't have any more tickets, and we don't have weekly missions or don't have anything. So this is basically some headquarters that you can develop, and right now you can upgrade the hyperlinker's home to level 2 because there is enough currency to do so, and it doesn't do much, but we get extra rewards once again. 3 to be exact, and we can continue getting this. By the way, it's possible to purchase this value in exchange for hydro crystals. If it's worth it or not, that's another question. I think sooner or later you'll get to a high enough level anyway. So next up, here we just have collectibles. Here we have fusion, but we cannot upgrade it yet. Research lab. If we go to research, there you can see that we can activate quite a few points. Attack, HP, defense, and so on. So you see we're getting some extra points, very much like the Great Hall in Raid Shadow Legends. And then we're going to level 3, but it's not possible to upgrade to level 3 yet. So this means that I'm holding on to this currency at the moment and see what else can be done. If you see something in green, for example here, then you can see that you can do something, for example upgrading hypercore. Let's upgrade it. Mysteriously 30,000, and you're supposed to have enough currency to upgrade it. And now it's on level 3, which implies that we can get to other investments, for example supply center, building functions, accelerate supply blocks generation, and so on. Not the most important part, but let's see this workshop where you have material production speed, fine, we're gonna go to level 1 in there too. And alloy workshop, where you have level hypercore, good. And then it's possible to upgrade any of these further, but unfortunately these others are not yet unlocked. Let's see energy allocation in here, because it's possible to allocate 5 energy in total. I mean, I'll allocate it like this at the moment. And checking out the fusion workshop, it's possible to upgrade them even further, and that's the game basically. So you keep on getting the rewards and investing it into the game. At the moment we just have these rewards, we have the exploration going, we have everything else going, and sooner or later we'll be able to spend the remaining resources. Most games have these. Now, one important area in the events. So season preview, you can check it out. There you go, reconfigure. So imagine that you have an Animus that you're not using anymore. And you can do this with up to 3 Animuses. Preferably SSR. So anything lower doesn't make sense. For example, imagine you're not using Messiah, you're not using Hellkid, or, well, Doki you might still use, but there must be some others that you're not using. Then you just put that Animus in here and get back everything that you've invested. Let me see, for example, if I did it with Plume, there you go. 12 perfect lattices. Or if I did it with Lily, also 12. So this is what you're getting back. And the first one is free. So in case you want to follow the new season and you need perfect lattices because the rest of the materials are quite easy to get anyway, then you just reset and get back everything, including the lattices. Let's see once again, all these, only 12 lattices. I didn't know it was 12, I thought it was 15, but we can check it out quite soon. Anyway, then you have some login rewards, that's quite good. 10 Apex prototypes, they don't hurt. And by the way, keep a healthy stash of Hydro Crystals because there is the new prototype that you can also get into trouble with because you won't have 80 or more to get these RGB upgraded units. Now let's see what we're gonna get. So day 4 supply pack, day 5 supply pack, and day 7 you can get a Quantum Cipher box with any of the basic Animus's RGBs. So red, green, blues. Then you can get a skin. Well, these are paid offers. And well, first crystal purchase bonus, fine. And use this Etheria SS4 code, obviously. Now, season 4 blessing galore. This means everything is 2x'd from today onwards for a week. For investigation threshold and GP outpost. Not the shell farming, but everything else. Then there is a module forge where you can forge modules of a different character. So it's check out what is missing from your build and you're gonna get 2 modules. Then Dragon Rising. We've had this before. Basically you complete quests and then you unlock the puzzle and win rewards. Including Apex prototypes, including supply box, including some other things, decorative items and so on. Alright, Union Championships, where you can vote most likely and support. And this is something new growth fund, it's from Era of Chaos as well. Usual 2000% rebate. Usually you get 30 or 3000 Hydro Crystals for the same amount of money. Here you're getting more. Right now I'm not in a bad need. I don't badly need Hydro Crystals because I have almost 34k after last time summoning. Then Awakening, I'm falling a bit behind, but you now have Gachida Guard to awaken as well. So that's the idea, these are the things worth checking out, and obviously when you see that there is something new in the shop, check it out as well. Now you can even buy fragments, which is kind of funny. So get whichever rewards are worth getting, obviously empty the shop when some countdown hits 0. And don't forget that the kinetic prototypes are badly needed. Right now I have 45 and even the biggest Krakens won't have a lot more. So once you have to summon, you will have to summon out of this stash and then the remaining one is gonna be diamonds or Hydro Crystals. Now, Sanchi. Let's see where we are at the moment. I think I summoned a few. Probabilities about the rules, 72. So this means that right now I have 98. We're guaranteed to get it without spending Hydro Crystals. We will need the Hydro Crystals anyway. So let's see. Now I'm 62 away from the pity. And obviously you can get the 5 dupes if you're competing. That helps. I will just go for a single unit for now. 42 away from the pity. Amazing. Now 32 away. Didn't help. 22 away from the pity. Somehow I'm not too lucky with these Apex and the kinetic prototypes. 12 away from the pity. And now 2 away. didn't help. So you see, sometimes getting 80 characters, it's like 24,000 Hydra crystals. But now we're gonna get it in 2. Not now, but in the next one. Now with hit pity. Happens. So that's the new character. World building. Obviously world building because the game is designed in a way that the new units are relevant. So this is the new thing. Let's see the mails what we got. Oh, Dazzler Pulse, I didn't have time to finish it yesterday. So the remaining things are converted. Alright. Let's see this week's events. Because here, even though you're running around with these things, okay. In the meantime, I'll administrate the double points. Now we've increased this up to 15, by the way, the auto battle. So that's an amazing update, especially for double, because you know the game is still loading. So it has to load the fighting screen and then you have to exit from the fighting screen. That takes time, but now if you do it 15 times, I mean there are 15 fights, you have a bit less work to do. And this upgrade is really, really good. Now, after administrating this, we're gonna check out the daily events for the first week. So we're ending the scripts loading part. Good. So Infinity Train and Cyber Shadows. Cyber Shadows has been upgraded because it's you don't have to fight anymore. That's a really good thing as well, because you just start, you pick and confirm and 1. By the way, it's worth checking out what is being there. So crystals, that's the optimal solution, the prototype. Nothing fancy really, so it's a couple of clicks and basically you can win a couple of rewards. So you just play these cards. Usually the red one is the top. Too bad that we're not seeing the rewards here. Wish we did. And then we'll have one more. So 3-4 is in the bag. And, well, purple, okay. Or blue. That's it. Infinity Train should be maxed out actually, so it's quite straightforward to do so. Phantom Theater is still going on, just like before. It's not like anything new, anything that happens in the daily events. And basically that's it. Arena and the other arena, which is the PvP, or let's see the arena part. Summit Arena. It started season 4, so you will have an easy progression for a while, because you went back to Iron. And afterwards there may be a brick wall at times, depending on the strength of your account. I'm not a PvP competitor on the top level, so I collected level 50 either way to play enough Summit Arena, and as you can see I dropped down to Gold 3, I think I was in Platinum 1. So it's worth doing the Summit Arena to see which of the units are not performing well anymore, and then you reset those units during week 1. And these are the updates for Etheria. Let me know your comments, what you think about the updates, and we'll continue with season 4 if there is something important.